How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Today is day one of the Gauntlet. Gonna give just a quick update on where I'm at. We're almost 13 hours in that I've played on the character. I got a +2 bow for my Caustic arrow. I got a Caustic arrow. I farmed in Act 1 the Prisoner's Gate for 2 hours. I got 4 side areas. None of them gave me a Caustic arrow. I went on to Act 2 where I found a Orb and hit the Caustic arrow. So, got the Caustic arrow. Offhand, leveling Toxic Rains. No 5-link for that yet. I got 3-link Bane set up during Cry Determination, Steel Skin, Withering Step, Grace, Blink Arrow. I don't have the Enfeeble leveling currently because I don't have a socket for it. Well, what I am currently working on here in maps, I've only gotten 11 of them down. But I pushed into June stuff, and then I'm pushing into Breach. And then my next target is probably these increased chances for side areas. Because I'm trying to see if I can get the bounty, $250 for the first to own every single type of Vol skill gem, which requires a Vol Breach, which requires portal gems, which comes from breaches, div cards that you don't have to corrupt. So I've been doing Vol side areas. I've been stacking Vol gems, saving the Vol orbs, so that maybe I can get that bounty. There is a bounty for being the top ranked raider at the end of this. I mean, if there's any like goal that's made for me, it's that one. So that will be the goal, to push for that. Whether I make it to the top of the ladder for Ranger, I'm going for Raider. I have crafted gear for the Storm Rain Poison switch. I have not built that character yet, though, in Standard. If I get to the point on this where it's in the realm of possibility that I fight bosses, Uber bosses, then I will use that. I will actually put that character together and use it for practice. But we're a long way from that point because, yeah, I'm going to farm breaches like a madman for a minute, get unveils, and then switch into the Harbinger grind. I do have one Porcupine card that I got from Act 8. And I have a fairly simple T4 map. Chain, Frenzy charges, nothing crazy here. So this isn't a super hard map, though it's rare. But I will run that to show you how things are going. Yeah, I don't have the Chaos multi-craft. That's the biggest thing that I'm missing. None of my gear is amazing. And I do have my loot filter set pretty strict, so I'm not finding too much stuff. Though I do have a good helmet. I do have a good pair of gloves that I could, like, I just don't have the currency and resources to mess with colors on things. And I need a blue-green for my bait. I also have a 6-sided thicket bow. So, yeah, I got to do more maps. I've only done 11 maps. I took my sweet time leveling, and yeah, the 2 hours in Act 1 was painful. No really close calls at all. I think the closest call that I've had was the little red squid things that explode in Mervale's Caverns in Act 1. They were in a Vol side area, and they were very large pack size. That was a little bit scary, but I don't have all the extra speed from my second or my 4th ascendancy yet. But I really like having the Vol Caustic arrow because I don't have to gem swap to do single target damage with Caustic arrow. I just have the Vol gem. And I can continue to use the Arrow Nova to clear with the Vol Caustic arrow. But normal enemies, yeah, they're just going down still. You get the curses off on them. If I need something to die, get in despair with Temp Chains, stack in 5 Toxic Rain Totems because I have multi-totems. Ballistic Totem, Void Manipulation. I didn't put in the Vicious Projectiles there. My quiver doesn't have anything great on it. bow doesn't have anything great on it. So there's a lot that can be improved. I just gotta not get too carried away, and if I'm tired, go to sleep. Those are like the two biggest things. Like, you can get on a roll and like zone in and go in events like this, but if you start feeling tired, turn off the game, because there's nothing more crushing than dying in one of these long events because you're tired. So if I get tired, I need to sleep. Despite the status of bounties. If I don't get it, like, I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to get bounties. If I don't get it, there's always next time or the next thing to work towards. My goal for this league was to not be too much of a tryhard. And I definitely didn't put in the amount of practice for Gauntlet that I could have. I took the time to relax and mentally prepare more than anything. I did die in the mud flats on the first character. This is character number 2. But leveling was much easier than my practice that I did do. So I'm not feeling too worried. But that's also could be a bad thing. I could push myself into areas I shouldn't be yet. But I think it's kind of my immediate goal is I just spam maps, farm breach, try and complete these div card sets, and if I can get the vault breach, go all out on vault side areas, because $250. I'd like $250. This also feels like the easiest Gauntlet that we've ever had. I think in maps, like, we're pushing extra speed higher than we normally have it. But based on all the Gauntlets I've done in the past, like, this seems like nothing. Take a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Yeah, I didn't use the Vol Caustic arrow here. The Vol Caustic arrows where things get really fun. But I think there's like a set order you have to kill these guys in. Never understood what's going on with this fight. And I haven't stacked my extra resistances yet, so, like, I'm not in a situation like I was in practice where I can just stand here and take whatever these guys are going to throw at me. I need that extra 3 fire res, but that should be the next 3 levels I get. Alright, here's the Vol Caustic arrow. Get that Vol Caustic arrow going, everything changes. Like, the boss starts really draining HP if they stay in the Vol Caustic arrow. Pretty solid. And yeah, like, I'm very strict loot filter. Sork boots are on the ground, like, I'm getting top tier evasion, armor evasion gear. That's pretty much it. Bows that have 1.4 attack speed or better. Literally, like, the only things I'm looting. So, there's a long way this will still go, but I try to upload my videos around this time, so wanted to give you an update on where I'm at. Cruising right along. Don't feel worried, but should I die, I'll definitely be recording to get that rip clip out to y'all, but hopefully we don't have any of those, and we just keep grinding and can make some really cool build. I did kind of build this in POB, and it says that it was just like my main hand arrow hits on it, 58,000 poison against standard boss, I think. Yeah, not Ubers, but because Ubers have the less damage. So I made a build in the past that was a poison build, the only other poison build I've really ever played heavily. It has, so just with like the basic setup here, like, this is about the same stuff that I have on the other build. This is a Blade Trap Poison build, Assassin. At the same, like, this is min-max to the, like, teeth. Like, it's got a Squire, Replica Shroud of the Lightness with, like, super fizz, chaos attack, stacking, jewels, Forbidden Flame, Forbidden Flesh, all of it. And it's showing me 74,000 total damage per poison. I could kill Searing Exarch, not Uber Searing Exarch, but with this build, I could kill Searing Exarch in about 2 seconds. So, what I'm getting at here, and this is the biggest reason I didn't put this together and actually make a build, because no one's going to sweep in and steal my build from me to win a gauntlet. As selfish as that is, I don't care. But if this is hitting 58,000 per poison with this build I put together for the Storm Rain can put 100 projectiles in the ground that have beams that will continually stack. And the damage per poison on the beam is the exact same, it says. So that's going to stack far more than I could stack blade traps. And I think that, like, the damage is just crazy. Like, all of the items on this character, I crafted this myself with essences. The exact process that I plan to do for the character that I'm making, I put it together, and the damage numbers looked stupid. So that is where we're at with that. So I know some of you are probably interested in seeing that Poison Storm Rain. If it gets to it and I don't get to make it, I'll make it afterwards, because this passive tree has 183% life on it, and there's damage here, 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 and like you pull out all this survivability stuff right here, grab a bunch more damage, this could be even crazier in softcore. So I think this is a real build that's gonna come through for us. So be on the lookout for that. I hope to survive to get myself to that point. But that's all I've got for y'all today. Sorry for such a short video. I like to edit videos and make a nice, concise video of what happened, but in an event like this, I gotta push through. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.